For those who don't know us, I'm Nadia. And I'm Mallory. Welcome back to our channel. This is part 3 of our road trip. It's also the last part. So happy to be sharing this with you guys. The last video that we had, part 2 of our road trip, will be linked down below. We went to Glacier National Park in that video, Canada, Seattle. We went to the first Starbucks and a bunch of other goodies. So make sure you guys check that out. Our last video, we went from Seattle to Oregon. And this video, we're going to tell you about our little trip to Oregon. So our first stop in Oregon, we slept at a state park. But if you remember from our last video, that same day we were like stuck in Jurassic Park. And we didn't eat besides like 6 a.m. at Starbucks in Seattle that morning. So we had nothing else to eat besides like bars in the car. And it's like 7 o'clock and we barely got to the campground because we needed to set up everything before it got dark. So we set up our tent. And then we ate at this restaurant, which is actually about 4 minutes away from where we were camping. And it's actually for our next destination the following day. So we ate at this restaurant that overlooked this waterfall, which you'll see later on for the next day. And it was actually really pretty seeing the waterfall. It's like kind of like, it had a gift shop underneath. There was like a cabin kind of feel restaurant. It kind of reminded me of like Beauty and the Beast kind of meets Frozen, like that little like couch castle they have in Frozen or whatever. So all that food was delicious, and we got to try new things like this different like fettuccine and these mushrooms, but they're like fancy mushrooms with like stuff on top. Yeah, they're supposed to be like some fancy dish, but they taste like hot dogs. They really did taste like hot dogs. Yeah. But nevertheless, it was delicious and was a great experience. And then we got back to our campsite, took showers. We went to bed that night, woke up the next morning, got all like washed up and everything. And we decided to go early because from our other experiences at the other like national and state parks, everything got like filled up quick if you didn't go early. Yeah. And we originally just found this waterfall on Facebook. It was like trending. And kind of like hike up and not really like hike. It's like paved and good for people in wheelchairs. So you just kind of walk up and there was a bridge that went across. I was like really pretty where you can see it from down below, which is kind of really good footage. Yeah, it was really good. You could just see it all streaming down and stuff. It was really pretty. And you see like all these photographers videoing and taking pictures. Yeah, like there are weird angles trying to get the perfect picture and stuff. It was like so after that, we made our way to another part of Oregon, which is Crater Lake, and I think that's like 5 hours away. And before we got to Crater Lake, we stopped at Veggie Grill because we heard a lot about it, like in LA and other areas. And we thought it was good and stuff, our first bite and stuff, and then we started eating it more, and it was actually kind of gross. Not gonna like a quinoa power salad, and it was like the only thing that really made it good was the almonds in it, but it wasn't that good. There was like fruit in it or something that was really gross with it. But the buffalo wings were the bomb.com, and I forgot what my mom got, like these tacos that were really good. Like I think all around Veggie Grill was delicious, but I don't think that quinoa salad just wasn't good. I feel like it was just too much like kale, like you know kale sometimes it's like sharp feeling. I got the buffalo wings and the quinoa power salad from Veggie Grill, and it's all natural, vegan, delish. And after Veggie Grill, we went to the bookstore, and of course we got the new Harry Potter book. We got the new Harry Potter book. Because how could you not have to read it? You're gonna be a little shocked. Like I'm kind of disappointed of Harry's son turned out, but like I don't really care. Okay, spoiler alert, he's Slytherin, but like I don't really care that he's Slytherin, but the actions he does, it's like, why are you more like your mom than your dad? Which is Jenny, which, don't get me started. But you should definitely read the book. We got to Crater Lake. We set up our tent and stuff, which took a while because there was a long line. So after that, we just went to bed, woke up the next morning, and explored Crater Lake. The main focus is on this Crater Lake, and you can take trails to different sides of the lake. So we took this trail up there. We didn't even know like what the top, like we were expecting something smaller than what we actually saw. And there's a lot of chipmunks. They're so cute. And there's so many, but basically we just went up this trail and we got to the top and we saw the most gorgeous. You think the last, like, was it Glacier National Park? You thought that lake was pretty? This is gorgeous. It has that 3D effect and it's confusing your eyes. And it's like, you feel like you're in Neverland.
You're like surrounded by like, I guess you could say mountains, and then water, and there's like a little rock that looks like a boat.
Yeah, like a pirate boat. Like literally Neverland in real life.
Yeah.
Is it worth it, Mom?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's see. Holy crap!
Driving and then Nadia was just tired and she was like,
I was so ready. I was like, okay, I don't care anymore.
Really long and like you can only see so many mountains and then they all look the same. So Nadia stayed in the car on our next stop, which is our last in Crater Lake, and me and my mom hiked, and we thought it was like this wimpy waterfall, but we're like, well, we need to hike, we need to get a workout on. So we decided to take this trail. It was like a mile and a half. It's actually really pretty views, and we go to this waterfall. It's the most prettiest waterfall I've ever seen on the street. You'll see. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, when they came back and told me about it, I'm like, okay, now I kind of wish I would have gone. You know what I mean?
We made our way out of the park and we slowly made our way home. It took about 4 days because we're driving, going through all these other states, and we're driving back to Missouri because that's the state we're from. And we stayed twice at my mom's friend's house, one in Idaho and Colorado. In Idaho, she told us about this place called Dutch Brothers Coffee.
She's like, oh, it's amazing. It's like the Starbucks here, kind of.
I mean, I just want Starbucks.
Okay. So we got there and they're like college students, like they're all like happy, not like
the atmosphere was great. Like I don't know why these are not like,
it wasn't like overwhelming DJ
worldwide or like more states. Like there's only 3 states. I'll put on the screen. I don't remember them, but nowhere near us. Like,
yeah, of course, nowhere near us. But they were like all pumped up, high, positive energy and stuff.
Like a bunch of college students were running it.
Yeah, I mean, they're really nice too. They're really nice. And, we got there, we're like, we don't know what's like your best here. It's our first time here and stuff. And they told us like, we got a virgin. If you're a virgin, you get your first drink free. And I was like, oh my gosh, that is so cool. And let me tell you what, we need like a Dutch Brothers here. So if you are watching Dutch Brothers,
this is gonna be very hard for me to say. Yeah, I love coffee. You guys know from my other favorites videos. I love my Keurig. I love Dunkin' Donuts iced lattes. And I love Starbucks. But Dutch Brothers beats all of those.
Like Starbucks is nothing compared to Dutch Brothers.
And for my last video, we also said you can find out why we're angry a little down the road. And here's the answer. We were angry in Seattle, where the first Starbucks was. We went there. Little did we know, across the street was the first Dutch Brothers.
And like also, little did we know, like our whole road trip, there was Dutch Brothers, but we didn't know anything about Dutch Brothers. We saw them when we were away. We're like, oh, what's that? Because they have like a windmill and stuff. We're like, that's weird.
Yeah, so after that, we made our way home from our road trip. It was a fun 2 weeks, very learning a lot.
It was crazy, but also really fun and a life experience. So if you ever go to a road trip.
Yeah, very experienced and very blessed. It was fun to share it with you guys. Let us know in the comments down below if you like our travel videos and what was your favorite part of the road trip. Let us know in the comments, same thing about the road trip.
And stay tuned for next week because we got pretty much the whole fall month and everything. We have fall is like our favorite season, and we'll have awesome videos for you guys. Next week. Bye.